Hey, I'm Paul with Custom Dynamics, and today we're going to be installing a set of dynamic clusters on a 2006 Sportster 1200. The dynamic clusters are one of our LED turn signal inserts that fit on the rear of the bike with a center tail light. They have an outside ring of 24 red LEDs that light up as running and brake light. They also have 24 center LEDs which light up amber as the turn signal. This installation will allow you to convert your rear turn signals into run, brake, and turn without having to install an extra run, brake, turn module. Start by removing the tail light from the rear of the bike. This will allow you access to the rear turn signal connections in the transfer board. With the circuit board exposed, you'll want to locate the two plugs going to your turn signals and unplug them. Depending on the year, model, and the make of the bike that you're installing the dynamic clusters to, you may be required to remove the rear turn signal bar from the rear fender. Unbolt the strut covers to access the turn signal mounting bolts. If your bike does have a rear turn signal bar, I would recommend referring to your owner's manual to see exactly how the turn signal bar is removed from the rear fender before trying to install the dynamic clusters. Remove the lens and bulb from the housing to expose the reflector. Then use a flathead screwdriver to pry the reflector out of the housing. Now we need to drill an 1/8 inch hole in the reflector. The red and orange wires will need to be routed through the hole, then you will route the wires back to the center tail light to pick up run and brake power. Reassemble the turn signal housing and plug the 1156 base into the socket. Go ahead and mount the turn signal housings back to the bike. Tighten down and pull the wires from the dynamic clusters back into the taillight base plate and circuit board. Twist the wires to secure the cluster and pop the lens back on. And then repeat these steps on the other side of the bike. The dynamic clusters come with the PosiTap connectors in the kit. If you're not familiar how to use these, please check out the explanation video on our website. Locate the running wire on the bike, which is a solid blue wire on this model. I'm going to take both orange wires from the dynamic cluster and use one PosiTap to connect those wires to the blue wire for the run function. Locate the brake wire, which will be red with a yellow tracer on this bike. Use the other PosiTap to connect the red wires from the dynamic cluster to the brake function wire. Use the other PosiTap to connect it to each dynamic cluster for brake function. You may want to use some tie wraps to secure the wires and get them out of the way to prevent pinching. Tighten the taillight back up and check all lighting for proper operation. The dynamic clusters are a simple solution to add run and brake to the rear of your bike while also adding a full contrast turn signal. Depending on the year and make of your bike, you may need a signal stabilizer. Give us a call or visit our website for any questions you may have regarding fitment for your bike.